I just picked Lila up from school and I am going out to the kitchen to do a full day's worth of work tonight. So whenever I go out to the kitchen, I have my grandma who usually watches my kids on Tuesdays, and she's been in Florida for the whole month. So my mom was able to cover a couple of the Tuesdays for the month, but this one she wasn't able to, and so I'm just going in the evening after Stu got done with work. So that's what I'm doing. And before I go, so I've got this whole brand new outlook on life, essentially. No, I'm basically just like entirely rewiring the way that my brain works. At least I'm trying my best to. When I was growing up, I did really well in school. I never had any issues like focusing or studying or like doing well. Like my grades, I did just fine. And I never had issues like focusing on people or like taking in conversations, anything like that. I did have like some like quirks, I think my mother would probably say. Like I've always been really tardy, my like super forgetful, and I just don't like have the greatest recall. And a lot of that was just chalked up to like, oh, that's Addie, like, and no big deal, because it really didn't cause me any issues. But now that I'm a grown up, some of these, I don't know if it's gotten worse. It's just more noticeable now because I am not a child. I am an adult who needs to function on my own and actually have way more responsibilities and need to get things done. So maybe it's just become more evident, but I am really like in the process of totally like becoming a brand new like person. Like just relearning how to become a person, basically. I've never been tested for ADD, but I have encountered a few people in my adult life now who didn't know me as a child, the primary one being my husband, and they are like fully convinced that I have ADD, and I never ever considered the fact that I might. As I've kind of looked into it a little bit more, I see a lot of traits that are listed as, you know, symptoms of ADD that really seem to align with me. And I'm not gonna get, I highly doubt I will ever get tested for it, because it really wouldn't make a difference to me one way or the other, like how I went about navigating it. But I am kind of taking it a little more seriously now, because I find like there are a lot of times, like I'm really poor with time management, and I'm really, there are some days, like I get very, very easily distracted, extremely easily distracted. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, I have like 75 tabs open in my brain. Like, yes, that's me. And I'm constantly jumping from one task to the other, never getting anything finished. So then at the end of the day, it feels like I have not accomplished anything, and it's like a very defeating feeling. And then also, like from my family's perspective, I think it's really, it makes them feel like I'm unreliable, because I'm not able to follow through on what I say I'm going to do, or what I, you know, just like kind of general expectations of mom or of wife. So from that lens, and then just from my like personal well-being lens, and then also from the lens of a business owner, like let's just take that's an entirely separate thing. Like if I can't focus on a task long enough to complete it, like game over. I can't, that's like, it's just not gonna work. And I've gone 5 years now kind of riding that out, I think, as long as I can, without feeling like I am totally like treading water. I'm no longer treading water. I am floundering and slowly sinking to the bottom of the deep, deep ocean. So I've been taking steps probably since late January to really try and just like freaking rewire everything about the way that I function. They're either things that I'm doing, or they're tools that I'm using to kind of really maximize my day and not waste so much time. There was a lot of wasted time as well. So the first thing that I did was this was what I started doing back in January. For a full week, I legit wrote down with timestamps everything that I did, from time I woke up till the time I went to bed. And after each like morning, afternoon, and evening, I would reflect and say, hey, that went really well. And I would either give it a smiley face, or if it didn't go well, I would give it a frowny face. But I would be sure to like reflect on it after it happened. So like for the morning, like at 11 a.m., I would like look back and be like, okay, that like went well, or oh my gosh, no, that didn't go well. And I would rate it so I didn't forget. If I waited too long to like reflect on it, I would have forgotten. But I did it right after that. And after that full week, I looked through and noticed when we had good days and when we had bad days. And then I would cross-reference and see what it was that we were doing. Basically like habit tracking, I guess. And so I basically used that data to like piecemeal together a rough schedule of what our days and what our week should look like. That was really, really helpful. And then I started noticing, so something else that I started noticing was that whenever I make an effort on social media to be present on it, as far as like the business is concerned, I am very easily distracted by it. And I don't even realize it. I start doom scrolling and it's not good. So what I ended up doing was I found, it's called Opal. It's an app that blocks other apps. So it's freaking genius and I'm so obsessed with it. It's so wonderful. So you download Opal, this app, and you basically just choose certain times of day that you want certain apps blocked. I know on iPhone, like there's built in, like you can do app time limits and stuff. And when I do that with iPhone, after the time limit goes up, you can just click on the app and it's like, are you sure you want to go into it? And you're like, yeah, I'm sure. And it's so easy to get back into the app. But with Opal, what you have to do is you go into the Opal app and it makes you like, there's multiple steps that you have to go through and you have to wait. Like it'll be like a timer and it's like, breathe for 10 seconds before you can go to this next step. So it's like a multi-step process that takes a long time that would actually allow you to get into one of those blocked apps if you really needed to. And it's so annoying that I'm like, it's not even worth it. So like in my eyes, it's not even a possibility to get into these apps at this point. And so right now I have all social media apps blocked from 7:30 in the morning until 1 p.m. It's from 1 to 3:30 that I have them opened up, because oftentimes that's when we're either doing quiet time or the kids are taking a nap. So it would be appropriate for me to do some social media work or be on it. And then from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. they're blocked again as well, because that's the time that I'm picking up my oldest and we're doing dinner and family and all that stuff. So there's no reason for me to have access to that app at that time. It just has been so helpful. Like I would recommend it to anybody who is having a struggle for any reason with going on certain apps at certain times of day, or just feeling like your day is wasted. Like Opal has been such a helpful app for me. And then the third thing that I've been doing is, which I kind of alluded to already, but is time blocking. So time blocking frees up my mind. It's a decision, because another thing is decision fatigue. It's a decision that I've already made for myself that at this time of day, this is what you need to be doing and nothing else matters. And I noted before, like, I feel like my kids have felt that I'm not reliable because I am so flighty. Like, oh, we're gonna go to the grocery store right now, and like we'll start getting our stuff on, and then one of them is like, oh, look at this puzzle, and then we start doing a puzzle for 15 minutes, and we were supposed to be grocery shopping at that time. And then they would be like, well, Mom, didn't you say we were gonna go grocery shopping? And it's like, yes, I did say that, and I'm so sorry that I didn't follow through. Like, this is so confusing, like for them, for me, for everyone. Like, get your jobs done and stop getting distracted by things that you're not supposed to be doing at that time. It's okay to do a puzzle with my kids, but not when I said we were about to go to the grocery store. Like, what? There are other things that I'd like to look into as far as like just really like internally helping me focus, because all of these things at this point are external, obviously. So there are some things that I'd like to incorporate or do a little more research on as far as helping me internally kind of feel a little more focused. So anyway, that That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, so anywho, so now all of that to be said, so I'm about to go out to the kitchen, and what I'm doing is writing out my to-do list. These are tasks that I will complete from start to finish. And it starts with making a grocery list because we have to run, we're flavoring tonight, so I have to run into the grocery store and get some items. Crap, it was so busy in there. So tonight we are on the tail end of a brewing cycle, which means the kombucha is done with its F1, its first fermentation, and it's ready to be flavored and kegged. I'm working by myself, so it'll probably be a little bit later of a night. Brought coffee, and I've been drinking these, they're called hop teas. I don't know if you can see it, hop tea. I have not had this one. This is the green tea. It's called the green tea one. I've had the chamomile one, which I love. If you like hoppy things like beer, I love hoppy beer. But it's non-alcoholic, obviously. It's just tea that's been brewed like a beer with hops. So I really like it. Okay, so now that I'm here, I have all my tasks written out, but now I need to get them onto my giant Post-it note. So here is where I write down exactly the quantities of flavors that need to be brewed and where they are going. And I have this information in multiple places. This is something that I have learned, is that having the same information in multiple places is so important. It allows you to see the information from multiple perspectives, which makes it stick in your brain better, at least in mine. It's confirmed. She's a beverage girly. Okay, we are taking a break. We're over halfway done and it's 7 o'clock, so that's making good time. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm still working on this coffee. I make a killer cup of coffee. So this is, we got a French press for Christmas. So this is French press coffee, butter, brown sugar in the actual coffee. Like I put that in my coffee cup, pour the French press over it, and then in a separate cup, I froth up half and half maple syrup and vanilla. And I kid you not, it is such good coffee. The butter like makes it next level. It's so, so good. And we're gonna try this hot tea. I'm very excited. It literally does, at least the chamomile one, smells exactly like beer when you crack it open. Yeah, this smells exactly like a really light hoppy beer. Oh, it's very good. It literally just tastes like light, hoppy, crisp, refreshing. You can't really taste the tea in this. Green tea is like pretty mild, I think. The chamomile one, you can taste the chamomile and it's delicious. So if you like chamomile, give that one a try. But I'm gonna have to start, why? The fridge just turned on. Sorry if that's background noise. I'm gonna have to start buying these in bulk though. They're really good. Okay, we're all wrapped up. Last thing to do is taste test this flavor. It's cherry pie. Typically when I make a brand new flavor, I do it in a smaller batch so it's not such a big commitment in case it sucks. But this time we just went for it, so I'm very hopeful that it turns out good. I'm doing a Relay for Life, vending at a Relay for Life in like 2 weeks, and as long as this tastes good, we're gonna be using it there. And if not, no one needs to know that this ever happened, so we'll give it a go. It's a nice color at least. I just got done carbonating it, so it's definitely foamy right now. Oh, wow. No joke, that's actually very good. Definitely heavy on the vanilla. Like I can taste it on my breath out. Not overly sweet, not overly tart. It tastes like a cherry pie from like Door County in liquid form. Like this is really good, and it's warm still. Like it's always, obviously kombucha is always better when it's cold. I'm very impressed. This is like really, really good. Ah, yay. At home is very hard. This is very hard. Anyway, alrighty, spring break. It's tough because like we have a routine during the week while my oldest is at school. And now she's here for the week, and I think that she just thinks like it's just like a free-for-all and like we don't have a routine or a schedule, so It's been kind of a battle this morning trying to communicate that, like, no, while you're at school, we have things that we do. We have a routine. We have, tasks that still need to be done. So like 12:10 right now, and I'm literally just getting ready. So if that tells you anything, it's been a morning. Did feed my ginger bug. We did make mayo and then coleslaw with the mayo. So at least I'm ahead of the game on that. We're actually going to a wedding this weekend too, which is very exciting. I love weddings, number one. I used to work in weddings. I was a wedding coordinator at a wedding venue. So weddings have a special place in my heart. And of course, it's just nice to have a reason to like gussy yourself up a little bit. As you can probably tell, based off of the way I present myself most times, my self-care is very basic. But this week I'm getting my hair cut. I'm hopefully gonna get my toes done. And I think I'm going to attempt doing a lash lift, which I have tried to do before at home. And it went really, really poorly. So it's been almost a year and I am gonna give it another try. I think I learned how to do it a little bit better. So hopefully it doesn't go awry because I really don't know how to fix it if it goes poorly. And then I'll just have weird eyelashes for the wedding, but whatever. It's not about me. Gosh, baby. I'm just pulling up to the hair appointment and I'm realizing, so I've got like 3 minutes till I go in and I don't have a picture. Honestly, I don't know if I need a picture, right? It's pretty straightforward, just like long layers. Long, like rounded layers. I always go in with a picture though. So I'm feeling like I'm showing up to class without my homework. She's gonna knock it out of the park. She's very good at what she does, so I'm not worried. So I stayed up till like 11 o'clock last night doing a lash lift, and actually it looked really good after it was done. It's like, yeah, I did a nice job this time, because the first time I did it, my lashes were like curled back in on themselves. I really messed it up, and I know what I did, so I fixed it this time, or so I thought. And then I went to bed, and I can feel, as I'm waking up right now, I can feel my lashes like touching my eyelid, and I think they continued to perm throughout the night. So I'm just so nervous about going into the bathroom to look at them. Do my eyelashes look weird, bro? He doesn't care. Geez, what a dickens of a time I've had trying to film this video. It is now Friday, and I started filming this on Monday, and literally every time I tried to film, it was just like trash, trash, more trash. So hopefully this is not trash. So this weekend, it's Friday. Tomorrow tonight we're headed to an out-of-town wedding. It's on my husband's side of the family. It's one of his cousins. I've been using it as an excuse to basically do like the everything shower. You know, like you wash your hair, you do your scalp scrub, shave your legs, all the stuff. Do like my everything shower, but like throughout the week. I gave myself a lash lift. I shaved my face this morning. If you have not shaved your face as a woman, let me put you onto it. You would be appalled at what comes off of your face, and you would be delighted at how smooth your face feels afterward and how nicely makeup goes on and skincare and all that stuff. Oh, I got a haircut on Monday, and then I'm also going to make sugar wax today because I want to wax my legs. My heart really wants to get my toes done as well, but my brain is telling me just paint them yourself. I just hate the time that it takes to get your toes done. I hate it. And at least, I mean, it's better than getting your nails done. I don't get my nails done because I can't have nails like done for the kitchen. But anyway, I'm still not totally convinced that I'm gonna go get my toes done, but I don't know. If I move at warp speed today, we'll see. And then the last thing that I needed to do was, so I don't wear makeup hardly ever. Haven't for probably a year. Like for special occasions I will, like for a wedding. But honestly, like my makeup collection has become just like Lila's play makeup essentially, and so it's all trashed, and probably like 7 years expired if expiration dates for makeup are really even a thing. But I mean, all that being said, I really have no makeup. And so I am at Target right now and we're gonna go buy some makeup. Do I know what I'm buying? No, I don't. We're going on a hope and a prayer that we're gonna find some usable stuff. Okay, just finished up at Target. Only spent $120 some, which honestly is not bad when you consider the fact that most makeup items, like a singular makeup item, cost like $35. So we did okay. Right, not makeup, but I did get an instant read thermometer because I need one for the sugar wax. And I used to have one, but I don't know where it went. So that. I got a neutral eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. And then I got a blush and a bronzer, and they're both like liquid or cream. I've never used like half of these products, so I really have no idea how these are going to work out for me. And do I have brushes to apply any of these? Not a chance. I did get a lipstick as well. I do know one thing, and that this is a great concealer. I used to use it when I was more into makeup. So I do like this. Again, guessed on shade. Hope it works. A brow gel. And then I actually got a sheet mask and eye patches. I never do any of this stuff, so I was like, why not? Oh my gosh. I used to absolutely go bananas for these butter glosses in high school or college even, who knows. They're so good. I love them. And I think I had this exact shade. Vanilla cream pie, absolutely. And then I got a kombucha because I can never go to the store and not get a kombucha. So this one is Pomelo Pink Lemonade. I have lavender pear of my own kombucha at home right now, but I tend to go through it really fast. So and the kids really like it too. They drink a lot of it too. So we're just getting one for just me. I call it market research. Okay, we're headed home. Stu actually called and asked if I wanted a breakfast burrito. So I'm so excited to go home and eat one of those because I'm starved. All right, off we go home. Off we go to home. Oh, good golly. The sugar wax is cooling and the consistency is actually, I think this is gonna work out. I really do, I'm optimistic. It's like not rock solid. It's not all the way cool yet, but it's not rock solid. You can still make a dent in it. So fingers crossed. It's actually shaping up to be a really beautiful day, and I think I'm going to modify the plan a little bit and take Cedar for a walk. We literally never get to go on walks, just she and I anymore. And fun fact, she and I have been together. Of our family of 6, including Cedar, she and I have been together the longest. So sometimes it's nice to just have a little one-on-one time with her.
Cedar Lou. Hi. Do you want to go for a walk? Should we go for a walk, puppy? So beautiful. I love you.
Okay, so I just got home from working at the coffee shop and I'm so excited. I ordered some fabric because I wanted to, well, originally I wanted to make dresses for the girls for this wedding. And of course, did not order the fabric in time, so it came in right now. So I obviously won't be able to whip up dresses for the wedding, but I can still do them for Easter, so I'm super excited about that. I had Lila pick the colors, so they're like the same fabric, But, oh my gosh, cute little sticker. I've never ordered from this company before, but they have really cute fabrics from Fabulism. So, yeah. So anyway, I had Lila pick the colors. They're the same like pattern of fabric, but she picked the colors. So, oh, and they're so beautiful. Okay, so this one is for Camille. It's like purple wildflower. The fabric itself is called Forest Forage. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Love it. So this one is for Camille. And then Lila wanted this like greenish color for herself. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, cute. And then I actually want to make a dress for myself, and I ended up picking this like sort of red rust color that is the exact same fabric pattern. So that will be a task. I've never made a full dress for a grown-up, so it will be a lot of fun, a very fun learning project. And then I also wanted to do like, oh, this is so freaking cute. So I'm big into gingham right now, and I wanted to make a pair of like shorts. I don't know. So it's this like sage green gingham color, which yeah, I want to do just like a easy pair of like elastic waistband, just like pull-on shorts. And I think that this fabric is so freaking cute. And green in my book is a neutral. Like, I feel like you can wear green with just about anything. It is slightly see-through, so oh, it's definitely see-through. So we're gonna have to do something about that. What? I don't know. Getting new fabric is like so much fun. I mean, these fabrics just could not be any sweeter. Okay, so we're about to sugar our legs, and I'm just not gonna show that because it's just a little too invasive. Wish me luck. I was gonna be so weirded out by this.